All right, now let me walk you through the termination procedure about this wiring diagram. Let me preview your schematic. Like I told you, you must always work with your schematic. While terminating this as a beginner or as a professional, you must print this. Before you carry out this wiring diagram in your panel layout, you must have a print hard copy of this. So, but if you can do this offered, there is not an issue. But before you commission this particular job, you must refer to this. You must point to point go through this round until you finish the termination process before you energize the system. Okay, now look at the professional and the global standard and recommended process of doing this termination. Take a look at this. I don't know if it's bold enough for you to look at it. If I can make it wider. Okay, okay. So now the termination process is that you take from the beginning, terminate them according to their terminals till come to the end of this. I repeat, start from the first supply circuit and finish the whole of this circuit. Then you come to a branch circuit and finish this retainer. Come back here again, continue and come here and come to termination of this till end. Then come back again and take your retainer. That's the process. The same concept for this wiring. Start from here to the stop button, stop to start, then start finally, you go to interlock. From interlock, you energize this. Come back again. That is the process, right? Okay, if that is taken, let's see if we can now go to our um now go to has let me remind you something very important. You remember that in your schematic, where is that schematic? Remember that your schematic from here is we have overload terminal, which is this one. We have overload terminal. But from my design, if I want to do the actual layout, I might decide to change some fastest and the best way of termination. I don't have to travel all the way from here for my termination. I don't need to travel my cable all the way from here to my overload before coming back to other devices because I want to uh, follow the sequence of my design. You can make a design and during your construction time, you can make a change. You must both of them, there's what we call as built drawing. You can design and during your implementation, you can make adjustment. Now, because I don't want to waste my resources, wasting cable traveling from here all the way from the panel down to where this one is situated inside the panel. So I decided to change my overload. I don't want to overload to be around here. I want overload to be within my neutral. So I want to feed my neutral, see my neutral to emergency, from emergency down to overload, from overload, and now go to contactor. So this is where I use my overload contact protection. I decide not to use them here. The reason is because I don't want to waste a lot of materials and I don't have that overload here as a single contact. So that is a change you have to understand. So don't be looking for overload here. Overload is not here, but I have it here. So I now run it through my neutral to overload from here out and proceed, right? Okay. So if that is taken, um, let's go to the next exercise. So this is my reversible motor starter, if not. So we are going for panel building to build panel and enclose this. All right.